Hello and welcome to Blue Notary. My name is Katie and I am the Notary Relations Director and also a notary that is commissioned in the state of Florida. So today what I wanted to highlight is something that can be scary to title companies or law firms if they are dealing with this, and I wanted to provide a solution. So the thing that can be scary is mail waves. That is, in case anyone is from the general public and not really familiar, a terminology that most people use for when you have a package of a loan closing or, let's say, an estate plan that you would mail to a client, and then the client would then have to either go to a bank if the bank agrees to notarize the documents for them, which they don't always do, or contact a mobile notary or find a notary in their general area. So some of the reasoning behind why that can be a scary thing is that, one, it can be hard to find a notary in the area that the document is sent to, if it's a rural area or if it's just a area that is underserved as far as the abundance of notaries. It can be very difficult and time consuming for the clients to be able to get that document notarized. The other thing is that sometimes it is difficult to motivate the clients to get documents signed. That is just kind of the name of the game sometimes for clients. And if it's time sensitive, it is kind of on the office to incentivize the clients to get everything taken care of in a short amount of time. So the turnaround time can sometimes be a little bit longer than what it necessarily has to be. And that is just kind of some of the things that you have to deal with. The other thing that can happen that is a con of doing mailaways is that the document could be filled out incorrectly by a notary that, the signer might have found a notary that is in the neighborhood. They got their commission and they sometimes use it, but they're not super familiar with the documentation. So they miss something. So they miss, let's say, saying something for the FERPTA or filling out a social security number or something like that. And then you don't find it until the admin opens up the documents and sees it, and then they have to do it again. So that is something that is very, very common. And I want to provide a solution, which I don't know if you can guess, but it is remote online notarization. So remote online notarization is perfectly positioned to be the answer to a solution that has been something that is a pain point for a lot of different law firms or title companies or anyone that is kind of dealing with mailaways for documentation that could be time sensitive or very important, which is, for the most part, anything that needs to be notarized is important. So what you can do is partner with a remote online notary or incorporate it within your own office. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Blue Notary. We can get you either paired with a notary. We have our open call program, or we can get your office integrated into our platform. So that way we can provide training, mentorship, and then just basically kind of guide you as to how to incorporate Ron into your office. There's a bunch of different reasons, but you can kiss mailaways goodbye. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and follow us along for more tips and tutorials. Thank you.